So we're here at Preston Hall Museum. We're going to have a look at some of the exhibitions that are on display at the moment, and yeah, check it out. It is a busy day. It's Easter weekend, and there are plenty of kids making plenty of noise, but we shall endeavour to get some good audio all the same. So join me as we head inside and check out the exhibitions. Okay folks, here we go. So first thing to mention is that Preston Park Museum isn't free. It does cost you to go into the exhibitions. Now it's only £5 per adult, £3 for children. There are family ticket deals available, and if you are a resident in Stockton Borough, then there's a 25% discount as well, but you need to have proof of your address. So this room is basically all of the history of Preston Hall and how it came to be through the Victorian era, the huge growth of industry in the northeast at the time, and of course all of the people therefore who became very rich and then decided to build themselves all these fantastic houses, somewhere to live, and yeah, they spent a fortune creating grounds and lots of fantastic mansions. How do you like them apples? Well, they're wax, so they probably don't taste very nice at all. What's in here? Oh, dueling pistols. No thanks. So despite living all of my life in the northeast, I've never actually been in this building, so it's going to be good to have a look around. I'm going to start with some of the exhibitions that are here permanently and then go upstairs, and I believe there is a comic book exhibition which is definitely more my type of thing. There's got some great interactive displays here, talking portraits, tell you a bit more history about Preston Hall. Like, why is there a carriage in the middle of the parlour? And why this woman feels as if she needs to duck while I'm trying to film. There's also plenty of information on how the Victorians shaped social history in the area. As well as that, you'll find objets d'art, outfits, and the occasional model boat, and even some twee animal paintings. Very Victorian. One of my favourite exhibits in the collection is this Victorian mugshot book from the 1800s. Donated by Cleveland Police, it features all of the wrong-uns of the day. Other collections in the museum are fairly small and varied. We'll take a look at those now. Amongst the collection are a large amount of weapons. Whilst I don't particularly agree with their function, you can't help but admire some of the craftsmanship that has gone into some of these items.
Come on, there's number 2 here.
Some of the cases are quite random and filled with bizarre objects like this, which contains portraits, shoes, the odd sculpture, some glassware, and what looks like a pug's head. And talking of random things in glass cases, how about a full dinner service all laid out on a table, mounted vertically in a glass case? Lots of hat pins, yep, we got them. Teddy bears, yes, we've got those too. Another varied case, and what's this? Shoes? It says here, how many shoes can you see? Well, not as many as Mrs. Out and About with Andy has, I can tell you. Ooh, cameras. Now, this is my turn to be quiet because I've got far too many of those. I have nothing to wear. Now, where have I heard that before? Oh yes, Mrs. Out and About with Andy. Whoa, this is scary. This is my era stuff, and it's in the museum. That can't be right. I'm not that old, surely. The strange things you find under your stairs. An invalid carriage from the 1960s. Up the stairs we go. Let's see what we can find on the top floor. Well, that's something I definitely wasn't expecting to see in the museum. Upstairs, a motorcycle. But there's all sorts here. Really, all sorts indeed. from anything from an ancient battle helmet, swords, parts of cathedrals and castles. In fact, if you can think it up, then it's probably here. So here we are at the British comic exhibition. Now I'm going to check that out. My wife is a big fan of 2000 AD, so we're hoping there is a lot of 2000 AD artwork in there. So this is the Victorian winter garden here as part of the house, and this would have been really exotic back in the Victorian era to have all these species of plants in here. Now most of these plants you can get at a garden centre, but back in the day this would have been the height of sophistication and would definitely tell everybody you had an awful lot of money. So that was our very quick look around Preston Hall Museum. Now, what's good about that is you pay the entrance fee and keep your receipt and your ticket, and it is valid for a whole year. So you can always come back and go and have another look round anytime you like. Now, the comic book exhibition was a little bit small and a little bit disappointing, but as it was included in the cost of entry, I don't think we can really complain too much. So, as ever, if you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel but like the content, why not subscribe? It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us out an awful lot. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.